I am going to be alone for the next 3 days, backpacking by myself in prime grizzly country. Alright, this is going to be my route. So right now, we are up at the trailhead, hike all the way down to Lewis Lake, past Lewis Lake, down to 8J4, fish the Heart River, fish the mouth of this probably. Next day, hike like 4 miles up to 8J1, fish Beaver Creek and Heart Lake. This is also a bear frequenting area, and I'm alone. I already heard something big breaking branches off to my left. Not sure what it is, but we're not going to stick around to find out. My back is already sore. My pack weighs 30 pounds. I weighed it last night, so that's the most weight I've ever done while backpacking. And this is also the most miles I've ever done backpacking. And this is also my first time backpacking solo. Alright, so we've done about 1.5 miles already actually, which is pretty good. It's only 7:21, so my pace isn't great to be honest, but I've been filming and stuff as well. Second I thought that was a bear. Scared me for a little bit. There's some really tiny deer tracks, and they're heading exactly where I am. So hopefully we can see something. We are already 4 miles in, doing pretty good actually. We're keeping like a 30-minute-ish pace, which for me, for this heavy backpack and filming and everything, is pretty good. Haven't spotted any wildlife yet, just a bunch of tracks. Up here is where it kind of opens up, I think, and you get to see Heart Lake, and the geyser basin should be within the next 2 miles, I would say. We just got our first view of Heart Lake. Way on the other shore, back in there, is where I'm going to be camping. So, we got a long way, but it is absolutely beautiful. The lake is calm, and I'm hoping we can get some fishing in today. We just reached 5.5 miles, taking my first water break. We just made it to another geyser basin, or hot springs, I guess you should call it. Super pretty blue colors. I'm sure you guys can see just how clear it is, but I was reading online and some of these pools are up to 190 degrees. So you definitely do not want to get anywhere near them. This is the Heart River Ranger Station, where the rangers camp out to check permits and keep everyone safe and all that kind of stuff. So there's a notepad where you can leave a bunch of questions and stuff, or tell everyone how it was and what you saw. It's pretty cool. There's a burn ban right now, so we can't have any fires. What a sight to see. Oh my God. We just made it to the lake. I'm gonna take a little break and fish for a little bit. I didn't realize it was gonna be this calm today, so can't really help myself. Found this thing. I don't know if that's what the trout are eating, but looks like a little mayfly of some sort, so that's a good sign because I think I have flies to match that. There's a bunch of huge cutthroat eating on top of the water right now, but I have the spinner on and that's not gonna work. But I also don't want to unpack my whole fly rod and everything. We're now like 9 miles in, I think. Making our way towards the campground that I'm gonna be staying at tomorrow night. But it's really hot right now. I was feeling good, making good time, but now I'm hot and sweaty and having to take breaks in the shade, so. But we have plenty of time. It's only like 10:30 right now. So yeah, that's really good time actually. We'll have a lot of time to fish tonight. The campsite that I'm gonna be staying at tomorrow night. Right down this path, so however much farther we have to my campsite now is what I'm gonna have to hike in the morning. We're gonna eat some lunch now, guys. It's 11:30, so I got my sandwich and some mayo. I'm gonna be fishing here actually soon. Oh my god. Jesus. Most likely that is from a bear trying to get bugs out of this tree. So keep our eyes peeled. This is the split for my campsite, but this way is supposed to be quicker. But I'm actually gonna go this way because it goes past where I'm gonna be fishing. So kind of want to scope it out for a little bit. I'm also really tired, so maybe that'll give me some more energy. Just made it to the campsite that's next to mine, but I really need some water, so I'm gonna get some water quick, take a break, filter it, and then go to my campsite and set up everything. We're gonna be fishing tonight, hopefully. It's looking decent so far. It's just super windy right now. This trail is a little overgrown, and I am not a fan.
Can't see anything around me. Finally made it, guys. What an adventure it has been so far. I actually don't see a bear hang anywhere, so I'm gonna have to find a limb up here, I guess. So I did find the bear hang, so we're gonna do that. You want to put anything that smells in here. So basically, all your food, fuel, and toiletries, sunscreen. Oh, bug spray. I should put my bug spray up there. Good idea. And then normally you find something to tie this to so you can throw it over, but I don't see any rocks. We're gonna use this stick, but this is one of the tallest bear hangs I've ever seen, so. All right, time to throw this over. I just tie a simple knot to it. All right, now that we did that, we tie it to the bear bag. Okay, and then you want to pull it up. Alright, so I just finished hanging the bear hang all the way up there so that the bears can't get it. Alright, my next order of business is setting up the tent. So hopefully I can do that before this battery dies. All right, it is all set up. The sleeping pad also comes with a pillow attached to it, so it's super, super nice to not have to pack that. And we just throw our sleeping bag on and we are done. That was my favorite part. Which fly do I want to use? I'm gonna tie the good old Palomar knot. There we go. Okay. Then you have a loop and 2 lines. Tie it like you're tying your shoes. Once, put that loop through. Tighten that. Put this extra loop around the whole entire bait and then hold the bait so it doesn't go back. And then this is what it'll look like. And then just pull it tight. Well, that's great. Just a snake. And he had this in his mouth. I don't even know what that is. Ooh, his mouth is messed up. Oh, he's got something in his mouth. He's eating something. What is that? He just regurgitated what he was eating. And it was the same fish that other one had. This is the fish. Ew, I feel bad. I think I scared him. But this is the fish that he just spit up. I don't even know what that is. It's so weird.
So my new iPhone has this feature where you can connect to satellite and then send messages and stuff. So that's been super useful for texting my mom and came in and everything. Oop.
Okay, so this spaghetti meal asks for a 1 3/4 cup of water. So we're gonna boil 1 3/4 cup of water. Alright guys, we're gonna try it. Hot. Pretty good though. The hot meals always are so good in the backcountry. And that is what 13 miles with 30 pounds on your back will do to you.
Good morning, everyone. I had an alarm for 5:30 and it's now 7:42. So let's get a start to our day. Alright, I'll show you guys how I fold my tent up. I put the rain cover on the inside so it just stays in with everything. And then you fold it into thirds. Obviously after getting everything out and closing all the doors and everything. Like that. And then you want to get all the air out. And then all you do is just this the whole way. Not the best, but it worked. The pack is all done. Got my satellite device, bear spray on the front, binoculars here, permit here, water stuff here, tent down here, fishing stuff here, net here, and then everything else inside. And then this is like my day pack I use when I go fishing that I just bought. So I just clip that up here.
The main goal for today is just to fish as much as I can and hopefully catch my PB cutthroat. But I need to get to the other spot before 10 for the mayfly hatch, so I'm gonna have to hike pretty quick. Alright guys, we're getting pretty close. This is where my campground was down here, and we are going over here, so I would say we're definitely more than halfway. Alright guys, I just missed my first fish. I decided to stop at Beaver Creek for a little bit, even though I'm really close to the lake, but I just had my first bite on this hopper. Had him on for a little bit, so I thought I'd start filming. Hope you guys can see. Come on. No! Got one, guys. First one of the day. I want to keep him in the water, but that is about as natural as you can get. That is a beautiful cutthroat. Wow. And there he goes. My bait stuck, so I'm going to make a jump for it. Done. Oh, no way, I just made that. We just got to our campsite. This view is insane. And hopefully it's good fishing too. So right now it's a little windy to fish the lake, which is pretty unfortunate because that's where all the big fish are. But I'm gonna hike up and fish Beaver Creek for now while it's windy, and then hopefully tonight just hit the lake really hard. Oh, hope you guys saw that. Honestly, probably the best fly fishing cast I've made, and I missed that fish again. Oh, that was sick. First fish on a mother minnow, guys. Good thing I started the recording. Another, no, we came off. I touched him though. I am 100% gonna get bit in this pool. Yeah, there's a bunch of fish in here. Got him. No. Alright, it's definitely rain. I just heard thunder, so we need to hurry back. Alright guys, I might have been kidding about heading back fast. Just caught another, this is going to be difficult. Just caught another one, but on the spinner. This is my first fish on a spinning rod, and no, it came off. Just got another one on the spinner, guys. So pretty. Hope I can land this one for you. I do have a net I could grab, I guess. But there we are. Beautiful cutthroat. Just caught another one. Same exact cast. I mean, I'm just casting in the same spot, and I just caught 3 fish back to back to back. This one's even prettier though. I don't think I'll be able to land this one. Come on, buddy. Look at that. Okay, this storm's getting bad. I gotta go. Oop. Oh my. This is not good. Alright guys, just got set up as quick as I could. There is lightning and thunder, and it's kind of calm right now, which scares me. Got tent set up, try to, there's some more thunder. Kind of scary when you're by yourself. I tried to put it under some trees. Got everything in there, bare hang still hung, and then put the rain cover on my pack. So we're just gonna chill in here for a bit. So far it's only rained like 3 drops maybe, but I'm still hearing thunder and all that kind of stuff. But I'm really worried it's gonna ruin the fishing because I wanted to come out here and catch a really big cutthroat on the lake, but I can't really fish the lake when it's this windy. So we'll have to see how it plays out, but at least I caught a few in that little creek. That was pretty fun. I really haven't been doing much of anything since I got back from fishing, to be honest. Filtered some water, filmed some cool stuff at the lake, and dipped my toes in, I guess. It's super, super windy, so there's not really much to do, but I have buffalo chicken mac and cheese for dinner tonight, and I am so excited. So tune in. So unfortunately tonight it was way too windy to do any kind of fishing. I tried with my spinning rod for a while, but it's just so shallow. I'd have to wade in if the fish aren't up eating and stuff. So we're gonna try to wake up really early tomorrow, like 4:30 maybe, to try to catch a fish, because I work at 3, so I need to be back by like at least hopefully 2, so I can like shower and decompress and everything. So I think I'm just gonna hit the hay. See you in the morning. It is such a pretty morning out right now. It's about 5:30 and I'm gonna fish for a little bit while my food's warming up. But not really expecting to catch anything yet because there's really not a hatch, but you never know. I saved this crushed up cookie just for this moment. Just made it to the lake. It's not even 8 o'clock yet, so we can fish for a little bit, but I'm not seeing anything rise, so might have to try out a woolly bugger or something, but I don't know if I can cast that far. Alright guys, definitely missed my chance. I should just got out the fly rod when I first got here the first day, just because I was seeing fish right in front of me, literally my PB trout right in front of me.
and I just passed an opportunity because I thought I have another one, and I just did not have another one, which is very unfortunate. But at least we caught some at the river, so there's that. But I really want to come back and bring a float or something so I can get out deeper, because these fish are out deep where I can't really cast my fly rod.